If you want to succeed, you need to have the mindset for success. All these habits will help you to develop the success mindset. Enlightened people know that success is a mindset that is created through habit. When we think, live, and act in enlightened ways, we become better human beings, and we increase the number of successes in our lives. Here are the 18 best habits for success. The 21 things you need for the mindset for success. 1. Meditation. If you want the mindset for success, start by meditating. One of the most important habits for success in life is meditating. And specifically by using these meditations for success. Meditation helps with success in so many different ways. In fact, there are over 100 proven ways in which meditation helps us, ranging from improved cognition to faster reactions to happier mindset. The best way to use meditation for success is to make it a habit. Try meditating for 20 minutes every morning. This will focus your mind before work so you are more productive in your office hours, so you have better concentration. Get the mindset for success by balancing your chakra. Meditation is a powerful meditation technique that helps with many areas of your body, mind and spirit. For instance, activating the sacral chakra will boost our creativity, while activating the Ajna, third eye chakra, will improve insight. When all our chakra are balanced, we enter our optimum state, a state in which we are much more likely to be successful. 3. Dispel fear. Fear is the number one thing stopping people from becoming successful. That's why one of the best habits for success in life is to face your fears every day. Think about it, what's stopping you from success? If you think about this question, you will most likely find that it is some form of fear. For instance, you're afraid to ask for a raise in case you lose your current job. Many people even fear success itself. For instance, people who have imposter syndrome, a distortion of thinking that makes people believe they're incompetent, unintelligent and lazy. 1. BCTT tweet equals everything you want is on the other side of fear. Jack Canfield, username equals T_D_ meditation. Your fears are roadblocks holding you back from becoming what you want to be. That's why this is one of the best habits for success in life. When you face a fear, you have two choices. Choice 1 is to run away from the fear. You don't go to the dentist because you're worried about your teeth. So your teeth get worse until a minor problem is suddenly a root canal. Choice 2 is to overcome the fear and act in spite of it. You go to the dentist and get your teeth done. Maybe it hurts a little bit, but soon the problem is completely done and dusted. So which strategy is going to be better for you in the long run? Facing the fear, of course. However, it is not always easy to overcome fear. One strategy is to imagine what would happen after your worst fear comes true. This is a cognitive behavioral therapy technique that trains the mind to see that even if the worst happens, life will still carry on. Take a look at my guide to stopping fear, or more on this. 4. Focus on compassion and altruism. Science shows that focusing on compassion leads to increased chances of success. Why? Because kindness is contagious too. If you are kind to other people and you help other people, they will be kind to you and help you in return. And the more people you have on your side, the greater your chances of success. Not to mention the fact that kindness is unbelievably good for your health. You really need to recognize how important compassion is. Not only is this one of the best habits for success, it's also just a darned good thing to do. Get the mindset for success by taking little steps today. BCTT tweet equals don't focus on that huge gap between you and your goals. Focus on where you are now and what you can do right now. Username equals T_D_ meditation. Count the baby steps. They'll add up to success. Sometimes it's not possible to take the really big leaps. That's why another great habit for success is taking little steps consistently. Just move in the right direction, even if it's baby steps. You know what holds most people back from having the body they really want? The fact that they don't focus on the one stop they could take right now. Instead, they focus on the mountain in front of them. This makes them believe success is impossible. For instance, consider exercise. You're probably at least reasonable healthy right now, right? But you want to be super fit. In your mind you see the massive gap between where you're and where you want to be. And that gap seems so big that you decide it's impossible. Now imagine if you didn't focus on that gap. Imagine if you just focused on doing some exercising today. This is the snowball going downhill scenario. The more positive little steps you take, the more they will add up. But you have to focus on each step at a time. Self-love, positive self-talk is one of the most important everyday habits for success. Far too many people are hard on themselves. Science shows that the average person has 70,000 thoughts a day and that 80% of them contain negativity. Science has proven how damaging negative self-talk can be. Writing for WebMD, Joanne Barker says, self-talk isn't just mindless chatter. It has a way of creating its own reality. Telling yourself you can do something can help it happen. Telling yourself you can't do something can make that come true. 3. To be happy, productive, and successful, you have to stop trash talking to yourself. My article on positivity techniques looks at this in detail. Listen. One of the most obvious everyday habits for success in life is just to listen. You know those people who jabber on and on and on and never let you get a word in edgeways. Everyone gets annoyed with people who can't listen. And people who can't listen are in danger of not having a Jiminy Cricket's what the who is going on. The better you get at listening, the more aware you'll be. It's like stepping into the matrix, having good hearing. When you shut up and listen, you're suddenly alive to what's occurring around you. You need mindfulness if you want the mindset for success. This is one of the main ways to develop the mindset for success, the habit of being mindful. Most people's heads are like Chinese finger traps. You know, those tubes that you stick your finger in and the more you fight it, the stickier it gets. The only way out is to relax. Then your finger is freed. Same deal with the human mind. The more you fight what's going on in your mind, the more trapped you'll become. When we are mindful, we are more aware and more alert, so we are more able to act in the moment in an effective way. Mindfulness is also proven to prevent anxiety, stress, depression, and other negative mental states that impede with our ability to be successful in life. Too busy to meditate? Do it in your spare time. Acceptance. One of the most important wisdoms from Buddhism is the idea that we must accept the present moment as it is. The more we fight reality, the more energy we waste and the more unhappy we become. This can be challenging. We all see things in a biased light. When we're feeling positive, we see things as we want them to be. When we're feeling negative, we see things as they're afraid of them being. The only way to live effectively is to accept things as they are and work with life, not against it. The simple act of accepting things is one of the best habits for success in life. Success habit 10. Be proactive. How many times have you said, if only, or, I will when? Most of us make these conditional statements, but they do not help us. Successful people take responsibility for their lives. Successful people take control of their realities and make things happen. Proactiveness is a huge part of how to become successful in life, so get in this rule today. How to get in the habit? Do something. Even if you cannot do everything you might want to do right now, take action. The brain gets addicted to completing tasks because of the neurotransmitter dopamine, the reward chemical, which is released when you finish a job. Because of this, if you complete one task now, you will naturally want to complete another. Science has proven that the best way to change your life is with little but positive steps. Do something positive right away. Success habit 11. Use mental contrasting. Not so long ago, the self-help personal development community was hooked on the idea of focusing on the positive and always visualizing your goal. Then it turned out that forcing yourself to think positively could actually have a detrimental effect because it makes your mind think you have already achieved your objective. Now scientists advocate an alternative technique called mental contrasting. It's a way of balancing positive and negative forces, which creates the momentum we need to succeed in our life goals. Success habit 12. Prioritize. Highly successful people are able to prioritize, to set aside what they want in the moment for what they want in the future, and to place importance above urgency. They continually strive for a goal that is personally important to them, and they reshape their time, effort and actions towards the accomplishment of those goals. Prioritizing is a huge part of how to become successful in life, so get in this rule today. How to get in the habit. Make a plan of campaign for the next week, a logical set of steps that will lead you to a positive conclusion at the end of the week. Live for 7 days according to the plan. At the end of the week, look back on the plan and change any areas that could be more effective, productive. Rinse and repeat. Success habit 13. Create situations that are good for everyone. Highly successful people think in terms of win-win, realizing that a resolution that benefits all involved is better than a resolution benefiting only one individual. How to get in the habit. Look for ways in which you share hopes with other people. Try to stop being overly competitive and instead seek the mutual ground. If you have a business venture, be aware of the ways in which you could work with others, both individuals and other businesses, to create a beneficial situation for all parties. Success habit 14. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. Highly successful people have a high degree of empathy and listen with genuine interest and compassion to other people. Not only does this greatly help strengthen their relationships, but it also makes them far more likely that other people will listen to them in return. How to get in the habit. Practice makes perfect. Ask people how their day was and try to listen with open ears, silencing your own thoughts and allowing the other person to genuinely have your attention. Success habit 15. Synergize. Highly successful people recognize that we all have our strengths and we all have weaknesses. Only by working together can we really achieve the best. Highly successful people are excellent at getting people to work in teams, and at strengthening the bond between individuals in the team. The ability to synergize is a huge part of how to become successful in life, so get in this rule today. How to get in the habit. Objectively evaluate the strengths and weaknesses of yourself and people you work with. Notice the contrast between people and recognize how two people with different characters can mutually benefit one another. This will help to understand the importance of teamwork. Also sharpen your listening skills and quiet your own thoughts, demands and concerns in order to provide more room for others. In group settings, strive for a safe environment where all feel free and comfortable to express themselves and their ideas. Success habit 16. Self-renewal. Highly successful people take time to revitalize themselves spiritually, intellectually, socially and physically. In a nutshell, we must make sure that we keep our most valuable tools, ourselves, in tip-top condition. Self-renewal is a huge part of how to become successful in life, so get in this rule today. How to get in the habit. Start listening to yourself. Do you need a fresh perspective? If so, speak to friends or take in amazing new information, be it through movies, books, games, art or any other source of inspiration. Ask yourself these self-reflection questions. Are you feeling sluggish or tired? Get to the gym, or, if you've overworked yourself, take a day off. Just be honest with yourself and do what you need to do to be at the top of your game. Success habit 17. Take risks. BCTT tweet equals, a ship is safe in harbor, but that's not what ships are for. John A. Shed, username equals T_D_ meditation. Successful people weigh up the potential wins against the potential losses and take a chance when the odds are in their favor. A successful person starting a small business, for instance, won't mind taking out a business loan if the odds suggest their business will pay off in the long run. Unsuccessful people, however, shy away from risks always, or they take risks when there's clearly little chance of reward. Sure, risk does involve an element of luck. But then again, there are ways we can improve our luck. Success habit 18. Self-belief. Do you believe in yourself? Really? Like, if you were up against it, back against the wall, do you believe you would come out on top? Successful people believe that no matter where they are, no matter what their circumstances, they'll survive and flourish. Because of their self-belief, successful people are free from fear and able to act at a moment's notice. Successful people have unwavering self-belief. Take a look at my article on changing your self-beliefs. Success Habit 19. Train your creative mind and imagination. One of my favorite self-improvement gurus, Tony Robbins, said, "If you do what you've always done, you'll get what you've always gotten, but to change what you're doing you need to be able to think creatively." Successful people think outside the box, coming up with new ways of looking at things, new perspectives, new ideas. They're creative thinkers, often inventive, that's why they're so successful. The greater our imagination, the easier it is for us to find pathways to success. Success Habit 20. Be happy. Science has proven that happy people are more productive, 6, more highly motivated, and more likely to succeed in life. 7, be greater than. But let's be honest, happiness is not always easy. Take a look at my ultimate guide to happiness for some great ways to start feeling happy. That's right, one of the best habits for success in life is just to be happy. Success Habit 21. Stop thinking of failure. Perhaps the single best habit for success is to stop thinking about failure. This is a no-brainer.